We're monitoring the incoming winter storm. Bruce Katz has your first alert.
Well, that's right. First alert, putting it out for Tuesday. As we take a look, we are expecting colder and colder weather to move in. It will get much colder as we go through the midweek, and snow and ice, a very high likelihood it's going to happen, and travel will be impacted or likely on Tuesday near zero. And remember, state and local police are saying that they may actually preemptively close roads and highways before snow impacts come. So likely on Tuesday, we're going to be shut down potentially into Wednesday, depending on the ice conditions too. Stay tuned to the forecast. It's going to be very fluid, but the change is now we are under a winter storm warning in effect throughout all of the area with a winter storm warning and advisory down south. So what we're looking at is the potential and likelihood with a warning, meaning it is more likely than not to happen as far as snow. The models, they have been agreeing now for about a day and a half. You've got to give credence to the American model, the European model showing snow, even the Canadian model. We start looking at other alternative models. Even the Fox 8 model, we have the graph, is indicating that. So let's show you what we're looking at. Tonight, north winds, a very cold night. I'm going to go over what you need tonight in just a moment. But tomorrow morning, through the day, one final day to get stuff done, because as we go into the afternoon Monday, here comes our developing Gulf low. That begins to pull off to the east. And by 3 a.m., North Shore, light snow moves in, sleet, freezing rain, and potential of snow South Shore. Then it begins to pick up. By 7 a.m., all North Shore areas seeing light to moderate snow. South Shore, from around 10 in the morning through noon, all snow basically, a mix along the coast through 2:30 to 3 o'clock, moderate to heavy snow at times, and by 6 to 7, it all ends. So we're going to see a duration of a good 12 to 15 hours of snow that is falling. All areas in light blue, likely all snow. A wintry mix south of Lafitte, Homa likely in the snow more so than sleet, and farther south, a wintry mix with rain, sleet, and also snow all the way down to the Gulf Coast region. As we take a look, what you need for snow is a profile of the atmosphere from 8,000 feet to ground level to be below freezing, and that's what we're looking at. If you get sleet, it means that even though the temperature may be 32 at the surface, you start out with snow at 8,000 feet. You get a warm sector of the atmosphere between these two, maybe above freezing. It melts and then refreezes into sleet pellets. That's why we would get sleet. So if the whole profile is frozen, which most areas will be, likely snow. Timing it out for you, 3 a.m. in the morning on Tuesday. Snow begins to move in North Shore by 6 o'clock in the morning. South Shore, snow moves in by 9. Light to moderate snow turns heavy by noon. Heavy at times all the way through 2:30 to 3. And then before it's all said and done, some areas north and west could pick up 10 inches of snow. Down to the South Shore, here's what we're looking at. In the metro, likely up to 2 to 4 inches. St. Bernard Parish as well, all the way down to Homa, near Lafitte, also northward and westward up to 4 to 6 inches. Not to say we couldn't see 6 inches pockets in the city, which we could. And then all North Shore areas, 4 to 6, isolated, potentially 5 to 7, with a very isolated area with a snow burst up to 10 inches. On the Mississippi Gulf Coast around Bay St. Louis, likely 2 to 4 inches. So once again, frigid air continues to move down the pipe as we see -8 at Minneapolis, and there's more where that came from. Farther north, all this is continuing over the next 3 days to move south. We're going to see some of the coldest air of the season and likely the biggest snowfall since the Valentine storm of 1895. We could be breaking 100-plus records here with this developing storm. For tonight, 24 and tomorrow night, North Shore, run the water, cold water at that. You don't need to run hot water. Cold water supplies your main home. Now, hot water goes to your attic, possibly to your at least hot water heater. If that is in the attic North Shore, you may want to run the hot too, but likely most areas of cold water will be what you need. Then 16 on Wednesday, snowpack on the ground, 22, still snow on the ground Thursday, and then Friday at 26. So North Shore, run the water tonight. South Shore, no need to run the water. Meg told me during the break, someone emailed her, what about pool pumps? South Shore, pool pumps fine. Likely Wednesday morning, you would run the pool pumps as well, along with water South Shore. But tonight, tomorrow night, South Shore, you should be fine. Right now, we're looking good. As mentioned, tomorrow, the final day to get preps done before the really bad stuff moves in Tuesday. The main storm is out west. That will continue to track our way from the Big Bend of Texas all the way into Louisiana, where right now we're already below freezing parts of the North Shore, upper 30s south. Wind chills in the morning, teens on the North Shore, could see a few single digits. South Shore, upper teens. So tomorrow morning you need to bundle up, where the temperature has dropped from this time yesterday to now 25 to 30 degrees, and the dew points are very low. On top of that, strong winds with gusts up to 25 to 30 make it feel like the 20s right now as they continue to fall. I'll back out, putting out first alerts for Tuesday all the way through Friday. Freezing weather, and again Tuesday likely most of us will see snow. Back to you.